Welcome back to Oakfield Farm. Well, I think we're on Oak Glen Farm, but we have the piggies. Not a lot has changed since the last episode. Time's now on ×5 rather than 1. So we'll scooch through slightly quicker. And then the other thing I did, well, the only thing I did other than speed up time, I went to the stores and I purchased ourselves brambles. I purchased ourselves a egg crate. So the eggs will normally spawn in little boxes. Will spawn in there, hopefully. We may grab like another 3 or 4, but for the time being, we have 1. Now, I had a think off screen, and we're going to buy a field. We're probably going to need money. I don't want it to be a slog. I don't want to mess around. I just want to play, have fun, enjoy myself. So please like and comment and all that good stuff. And if you've got some good comments and some good suggestions, then I'm probably going to follow them. But I'm going to play because I want to play. I'm going to do what I want because I want to do what I want. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to add ourselves one of these. So we zoom out a little bit. So our farm will be subsidised by the local. Can I get that in there? By the local government. I want it in there. I can't see. This is the problem with 19. It was a pain in the bum to see. You could zoom in or zoom out, but you couldn't do much of anything else. So our farm is now subsidised by the local authority. And then we need one of these kittens. This is a precision farming stuff. We'll stick that out there. Spin. Spin. I can't put it there. I can't put it there. Can't put it there. Oh, I remember the other thing I did. Oh. No, I didn't do. There we go. I was going to buy the periphery. So let's buy that. So that's free. All this stuff. So we can. There's some trees in there. We could harpoon. The usual shenanigans. So I thought about this field, but that's like, hang on, it's year headset and all that. So bear with. Right. But that's 990. So I'm thinking, oh, excuse me, Tommy's talking. Let's go 36, because that's not miles away, is it? And this one's 1.9. The fields around here are a little bit, I'll put it politely, expensive. So I think we'll go 36. It's quite close to the farm, you see. Do you reckon? What is this here? Let's have a... lost my bearings completely. Check a little back on. It's nothing. There's nothing here at all. It's just grass. Okay. Field 41, what's that? Oh, that is a grass field. Okay. So 41 is grass. So if we go, how much is 25? Oh, the precision farming on that's horrendous. 29. Ain't too bad. Not sure what that is. I think we'll stick with 36. Yeah. Right. So we're now the proud owners of 36. Because we needed a field. We didn't, but we now have a field. So if we jump to here, under we now need one of these. So we can scan the field. We're also going to need to let's hop. We're going to need also going to need to plough the field because it needs ploughing. Let's drop the weight off. Lower that down. We'll leave that here as well. There we go. I don't need that. Wrong side of the road, my friends. I wonder if we can get. We need something we can hook that thing up. That Zara scanner thing. What if I got like a quad bike or something installed? We could use. I think I got the John Deere side by side. That was shifty. That was shifty. Obviously, we need a plough as well. Yeah, I got that. Got this. Do you think the I'm not sure I got it installed even. The old sorry, the old 3-point lifter. Do you the old 3-point? I haven't got it, have I? What's this for? TT36. I don't know what that is. Is that the trailer we got? It is. So we can have some sort of craneage on our trailer. That goes that. That's pretty cool. Did not know that. The other choice would be to buy another little tractor. Just so we can. What we got? It's pretty cheap. Oh, I love this little thing. I guess it's a little box as well at the front. Yeah, get a front box on there, like feeding the animals and stuff. Sorry. Look at a Massey. Crikey, Tommy's talking today. That weight's just sandbags. I forgot that came in grey and all shades of grey. That's a bit cheap. Could grab a Fiat. Grab one of these. Oh, stupid thing. A stole front loader. And we got the other one. That's 35. That's 35. How much was the 22? 23. So it's a 10 grand. And we get a second tractor. Could get another one the same. Just have a whole fleet of the same thing. Well, actually, that's not a bad shout, actually, because if we do that, I'm not entirely sure what we were talking about last time. If we get another one the same, we can mix and match the front loader, and it keeps the slots right down. Let's get that. Now we need a plough. We could go old school. I like an old school plough. I mean, you don't see many chisel ploughs in the UK, let's be honest. I'm not saying there aren't any, we just don't see that many. Get that in them, kid. I did want to use this. This 250. It's a cultivator come plough. We've got the KUHN 4 meters. We could grab that for 10 grand, 7 miles an hour. They're all 7. That's 9. 3 meters, 9 miles an hour. 6 meters, 10 miles an hour. The thing is, this is It's another one of those FS 19, or even and 22 in fairness, go-tos, isn't it? Let's get it. Right, so we now have 2 tractors up here. That's got extra wheels. It's got wides and weights. I think the wides and weights on there on the subsoil is probably a better idea. Right. How do we... We'll work it out. Yes, we've got wides and weights on here. Ooh. So it's probably better suited for ploughing work, I would have said. We're not entirely sure why you'd want standard wheels and a narrow, unless it's of course to give you a wider footprint. Or stability maybe, I don't know. That's the field there. There's no gate. Excuse me. Don't tell me it's on the main road. Yeah, the 4 maps that I got you guys to vote on, I'd played on 3 of them. Marwell, Sussex, and Spectacle. I never played on Oakfield. So, yeah, I'm seeing it for the first time. It's a pretty cool map, yes. Well, I say for the first time, loosely, there's a gate. I have tried, as I mentioned in the last episode, to purchase all the equipment that I wanted. So I've seen the store, and I kept running out of slots, so that didn't work. Excuse me. Turn that off. Open that out. Down. Drive forward. That's working. Wheels slipping a little bit on the back. I think so. That's pretty cool. Just make sure that's actually changing from there it goes. I need to grab the other tractor. With the thingy. And get the film scanned. Right, I'll get the headland done. and go grab the other tractor, get a worker on this, and I'll see you in a bit. Okie dokies. So it's now 12:15. We have the other vent with the move the bike a little bit with the narrows, and the is our field scanner. I did get a headland done over yonder, and I set a worker off. Hopefully they're doing alright. Having an issue with the old subsoiler. I'm refusing to put it on backwards, and the tractor, wherever it's disappeared to, over here, we're getting 5-6 miles an hour. Got 7 coming down this way. And a fair bit of wheel slippage. So I mean, it is working, it's just not at its potential, as it were. So field scanner. Back in 19 there was no way of purchasing your field soil information. You had to scan the fields. So let's get this unfolded. There we go. Which gives you a green circle on the field. Looking at a little mini map. And then you hit the button. Digs a little bit of soil up. Gives you a brown square. Let's move forward. You see the soil in the container underneath? So I pull forward to about here. It's just overlapping. Goes down. Machine drops. Gives you a sample. Puts it in the pot. You see how that works? It's pretty cool, right? On 22, you could just buy the soil info. I'm not entirely sure how it works at 25 as yet, or how it will work, should I say. And you drive around the field, overlapping constantly, to get all your soil samples. And around and around and around you go. At the end of it, you send them all off, and they give you the results. I've started this side so that hoping I don't bump into the other tractor. So, I'm constantly apologising for coughing, so I'm not going to apologise anymore. It's just me. You know I will, right? I still say, oh, sorry. When I get there quick enough, it's a big cough, I'll try and mute it, but all these little no throat clearing doohickeys. Probably not. Oh, there we go. You know, I'm actually really enjoying playing on MS-19. I didn't think that I'd enjoy it quite this much. Not gonna lie to you. Nope. but clearly I am. Right, I'm going to drive round the field like some sort of loon and get this done. Please feel free to skip ahead. I can't. think there's like 4 or 5 little bits I need to get scanned, and then that's the whole field. We can send the samples back off to the lab and get them animalised. And yeah, I should have gone for maybe 2 or 3 headlands because the old AI workers getting fuzzled by the trees and it's stopping early. So there's some ploughing that's going to need a little bit of touching up. You know, can I get all this in one green circle? Yes. There we go. So lift it up, fold it up, and then we'll send the soil samples off for analysis. Okay. Then you have to wait. And at some point it'll go pudding. They'll charge you for 1,000 soil samples, and you can see what your soils are, and then you can see on the old precision farming map your nitrogen, pH, and all that good shenanigans. Put the gate back up. There we go, 3,700 for soil samples, which is what it is, I suppose. Still ain't got a bucket for that front loader. Right, let's take this. This old sampler back to the yard. I had a thinky about that field, and I'm going to do taters for no other reason than because I can. Oh, my nose is squeaking like a trooper. For all of you new people that think I'm round the bend, about enough for 25. It's bugging the bejeebus out of me. Giants are throwing mods at it, but it should be base game. Other people are modding giant stuff because it don't work. So, until they fix basic things, I've kind of given up. The game should be enjoyable, and if it's not enjoyable, what's the point? And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm at the what's the point. So I'm on here. But I could do a series on 22, start from scratch or something. Right, drop up there. Leave that there for a second. So, I thought I saw some. I did. So this is mess. So when they're eating, they make a mess. It spills, so you have to clean it up. How cool is that? Eh? Bring that back, giants. No, realistically, you clean up after your animals, right? Just saying. They're not all, you know, clean freaks like Courtney Cox. Do you know? They're they eat like pigs, let's be honest. And after the coughing and the sniffles, I'm an acute asthmatic. I have nasal polyps. I have other respiratory issues, and I also have cancer in my sinuses. So please bear with. I've had all my chemo. I'm waiting for more scans and test results, and possibly some radiotherapy and a little bit of surgery maybe, and hopefully, touch some wood, I should be good. Yeah, there we go. Eggs have started to spawn in the basket. Brilliant. These guys aren't making a mess. Little chooks. I can't remember the weight that you need to get chickens to sell them. My brain's gone. Ugh. So, can't remember. Any poop in there? Any poop? Can't see any. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm not doing too well. I think that is taking it as it goes. Brilliant. Right, let's check over here quickly. Taters. I can plant taters now. I can plant taters. You can hear them pigs munching away. Pigs. Got 36. No animal. Oh, there's one. That girl there is pregnant. In 0.3 years, I'm going to get a new one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our girls are pregnant. Now, with seasons, they don't just have one, they can have multiples. So this one girl could have 4 or 5. You see? How cool is that? Giants, if you're listening. 19 was better. And then as for these, it's alright, they're all too young to be bred. Breed chickens. They're not fertile, they're too little. They need to mature a little bit, like these guys. Seems a little bit wrong. Some dirty old men with a load of young girls. I didn't say that. So any births we have, we'll keep the girls and we'll sell off the boys. Well, at least some. And then we might have to add in another another pigsty for the boys somewhere. Right, let's run back to our field, which is this way, because the other tractor's down there already. We could take. That's what I've got it for, right? I have a landing, so I can drive it. So let's get driving. So I'm so used to not using pickups and all that good stuff. I completely forgot I had it. These windows are a little bit foggy. I don't think the windows on the other version of this are quite as foggy. Yeah, see how they're getting on, and then we'll go over the precision farming stuff. If I can plant spuds. I can't remember if it was potatoes or sugar beet that yielded the most profitable over obviously your usual soybean and stuff. I was just going to jump round the from that side, run round here, The bells. That's pretty cool, right? See, we need this map. Well, not necessarily this map, but we need this map on 25. We need a nice, oh, wrong side, British map, done well. Let's pull this up to the side here. Yeah. Right. What does it say? It says pH is okay. Nitrogen, we won't know until we've planted. Oh, it's already roots. 2 roots. Just a bit. Sure, it said soybean. That is not a root crop. Yeah, it's too close to the trees. So we have to do another headland. Oh, yeah, he's missed all these bits. So this is getting the bulk of it done, which it is what it is. So if we go to here, there's our soil types: loam and sandy loam. Okay, and then that's our pH score, and nitrogen is horrendous, no yield at the moment. So we go back into this one. If we go sugar beet, sugar beet. Now if I go potatoes, oh, that's horrendous. Sunflowers are good. Oilseed, perfect. I want to do spuds. I do canola, and then spuds. Still rubbish. I changed that one to spuds. It's even worse. I'm just gonna ignore that. The spuds are rubbish anyway, let's be honest, regardless. If I do potatoes, and then potatoes, then sunflowers, potatoes and corn, potatoes. I'm gonna get run down. I think I'm just gonna go taters. Ignore that rotation thing for a second and just go taters. So instead of butchers, we're gonna need one of these. So we need that. I need to spread some lime and some fertilizer, so we're gonna need that. And then I got the Grimmy DLC. I'm sorry. My beard's got stuck in the getting the foamy thing on my mic. Don't. Probably should trim. Oh, what am I doing in there? What taters? You sneaked it. There it is. Oh. What's that? That ain't bad. 6 meters, 9,000 litres, 7 miles an hour. We should be able to pull that along. We got. I've noticed the Grimmy DLC is the same one we had on 22, but the 22 one was free, right? Which is what it is. And it's all small equipment. These two I downloaded myself. I do like that one, but that one looks more reasonable. Size-wise. There's less slots as well. So let's go for... Let's go for that one. Buy that. And then... yeah. So buy that. Where's the other tractor? Oh, that one. This one. Yeah, 8 he's got now. Up to an hour on this tractor already. Is what it is. Right, let's go back to this guy. There's a fair bit of touching up I've got to do on that. I would imagine. I think we're probably going to have to buy the dairy farm at some point, aren't we? In all honesty. Hey, that's where our house is, apparently. So... hear the tractor in the background. Oh! At least I indicate. Failed miserably. You saw nothing. See, it's the 50 limit. Is it my fault that he wants to do 17? No. That's not one, isn't it? It's up there, I'm sure it is. Yeah, there it is. I think the store could do with some sort of skid steer or something, couldn't it? Just make sure this is working. There we go. Remind the pallets. Give a nudge in the right direction and all that. So we'll run this up to the store. don't think we're going to need any more lime than the trailer full, hopefully, because it says okay. So normally when the field says okay, you get away with like minimal amount. And I got this beast that I got concerns about. Let's hop to this one. Yeah, I've got some touching up to do on that other field. So by touching up, I mean ploughing. Come on. Oi! I'm an angry driver. Only on farms it, but not too bad in real life. I reckon. That doesn't look too stupid, does it? Is there some sort of what's a hole on top of cloud? No, I thought it was some sort of rigid tool, but not. So, excuse me. We want no lime in these bags. I don't think there ever was there? Oh, vegetables. This one done. Grab two of those. And then we shall grab two of those. Was this was liquid fertilizer, wasn't it? I don't think I've got any cheap liquid fertilizer in here. Oh, liquid tanks. Herbicide, fertilizer, diesel brand tanks. Case Challenger. So, what actually changes? Nothing that I can see. Grab one of those. I know, under potatoes, with seasons, with pigs, and I don't need potatoes. But it's something different, right? I'm sure that's liquid fertilizer. Could be where it wants to be. So, yeah. Oh crikey, another hour. Right, on that shininess, I am going to get everything ready for the next episode. I'll get the ploughing all sorted out, and probably go and have some tea, and bed the animals, and I'll see you day 2, early spring, and we'll get these potatoes in the ground. Quick, the fertiliser goes down. Filled up faster than I could get round. We're going to hammer through these taters, so probably get another pallet or 2. So yeah, so I'll get that filled, down to the field, get this, well that is field, get this down to the field. Field. Make sure that's full. That is full. Get it all down to the field. Grab this, and in here, I'll probably grab another 2 full pallets, and then that half a pallet in there to keep this going. And I'm hoping that 9,000 litres almost is going to cut the mustard for that field. It does say okay, so here's hoping. So as always, my friends, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment, each and every one of you. Please take care, and I'll see you all in my next adventure when we crack on with these potatoes. Cheers guys.